Get ready to get in the game. Stretch, strengthen, live, and thrive. You can be a winning athlete in the game of life. It's the Peel Appeal with author and corrective exercise specialist Matt Peel.
Hey, this is Matt Peel, and welcome to the Peel Appeal podcast. Hope you're doing great today. I know I am, because today we're going to talk about some secret stuff, man. The secret sauce that you can't find anywhere, right here on the Peel Appeal podcast. So you might want to know what that is, so you should tune in and listen today, because I'm going to spill the beans on all this sauciness. So say you're going for a promotion and you know you got your coworkers are competing against you, and of course you're on the same team, but hey, you want the promotion, or you want to win the award, you want to be the best, you want to be the best in your department, you want to be the best at what you do, not just in your department, but in the entire company. So how are you going to do it when there's so many people that are, just as good as you? Let's face it. Hey, you wouldn't be in that job if you didn't have compatible and comparable skills, right? So what can you do to make yourself different? Get that mental edge. So the true champions know what it is to get that mental edge, and they do it regularly, probably like 3 to 5 times a week, to make sure that they're primed, their pump is ready to go, their brains are ready, their muscles are ready, their breathing is ready. What do you think that is? Have you figured it out yet? Guess what? It's called exercise. That's right. Secret sauce to boosting your brain power is working out. So I don't know, honest to God, how people don't work out, because I feel great afterwards. My head is clear. I have more energy. I feel good. Does it suck while you're doing it? Sure it does. But when it's over with, man, do you feel amazing from the adrenaline rush? And guess what, ladies and gents? The brain power that comes from it. You don't have to do anything different. Look, I didn't make this shit up. So this is what happens to you naturally, right? And you can't get it with pills. You can't watch TV and do brain teasers. You can't order whatever it is online that says, hey, drink this stuff and you're going to be super smarter and push away all your brain fog. Guess what? It doesn't work. It's proven fact it doesn't work. That's just snake oil shit. So don't buy it. What you need to do is 150 minutes per week of moderate to vigorous exercise and destroy your competition. That's how you do it, man. That's how you get the mental edge. Male, female, old, young, in the middle, it doesn't matter. That's your secret sauce. So what is it about exercise that does this? Because again, you don't have to do anything for it. It just happens naturally. So I'll explain it to you here, so you know what goes on, and that way you can get out and get that edge, so you can destroy everybody going up against you for that award, right? Because it's you. You're the person. You're the man. You're the woman. You're the one in charge. You're the one that everybody looks up to. So why not get the edge over them? So raising your heart rate is key. But not only do you have to elevate your heart rate, but you have to do complex body movements. What does that mean? Does that mean you got to stand on your head and spin around? Well, if you can, that it may help. But complex body movements are using multiple joints. So something like a squat, a deadlift, a lunge, a bench press, a pull-up, right? Multiple joints are involved in that lift, because that means you have to build new neural pathways so that your brain knows how to manipulate your body in space and use it in these directions. And the more muscle and joints you have involved in this, the more brain power you're harnessing. So doing that and elevating your heart rate through moderate to vigorous, right? That's the key. So you can do them solo. You can, however you want to elevate your heart rate doesn't matter to the brain, right? Whether it's you're running or you're cycling, it kind of does matter. But you want to do different things. So running, cycling, lifting weights fast, taking I don't know, some type of Group X class, or jumping rope. Jumping rope's a great one. I got a friend, Moshe Moskowitz. He has a great program called Jump into Shape. I definitely suggest you look into that. And then you combine that with your complex body movements, and that's what you can do. So you can even do it in a HIIT style, HIIT workouts. So Tabata, or taking that body pump class, or just reducing your rest time and doing things in circuits, not just sitting there doing one bench press, jacking your jaws for 5 to 6 minutes with your friends and then doing another one. That doesn't do it. Sorry. You got to get the heart rate elevated and the multi-joint movements. So the CDC, like I said, I didn't make this stuff up. The CDC says that exercise improves speed of processing information, short-term memory recall, and executive function on the day that exercise is performed. Like, you don't have to wait 3 to 5 days, business days, for your brain to kick in. That day is when it works for you. So what are all these things, right? What is speed of processing information? Well, how fast can your body respond to stimulus, whether it's from visual or audio or from touch? You're driving, you got a lot of information coming at you in all ways, right? You touch on the steering wheel, what you see going on around you, what you're listening to, cars by you, sirens, whatever it may be. If you continue to exercise, how fast you can process all that information coming in to make decisions is important. That's why when people age, that speed slows down, and guess what? They get in wrecks. Then they kill themselves. They kill other people. Not to be morbid, but hey, we know it's fact. We've seen old people drive. So the more you can exercise, the better you can keep that speed of processing information. Short-term memory recall. What happened a few minutes ago? What happened the other day? Things like that. That's what short-term memory recall is. So the more you exercise, the better your recall is on that. Executive function. Excuse me. What is executive function? Well, that's doing things like brushing your teeth, right? Buttoning your pants, buttoning your shirt, putting your pants on. Some stuff that you take for granted because your body just puts out as a habit, you don't have to think about it. But for someone who has Alzheimer's, for example, and they put a shirt on, then they just stand there and they don't know what to do. What do those buttons do? So that's what executive function is. So the more we exercise, the better our executive function, we can maintain that. And that's super important for just life in general. So as we exercise, and exercise is the only thing that helps to trigger what's called BDNF1. That's oh shit, I forgot what BDNF stands for. As soon as I finish with this recording, I guarantee you I'll remember it. Anyways, BDNF1 is a hormone that creates brain cells in the hippocampus. And the only way it works is by elevating your heart rate at that moderate to vigorous level for around 15 minutes. If you can elevate it for 15 minutes, then 11 to 20 minutes after that 15 minutes, your brain is primed and ready to go. And that's how you're going to build brain cells in your hippocampus. That's how you're going to get smarter. That's how you're going to think faster on your feet. That's how you're going to recall all these things for a test or a project or a presentation. So it works great, for kids. And it's really shitty because kids are not able to go out and do recess anymore, or they can't do physical education. Thank God here in Louisiana, we finally passed a law that says that schools cannot take away recess because it's crucial. So how do you want to get yourself ready for that project? Get yourself ready for that presentation. Get yourself ready for that test. Exercise, dude. Exercise, honey. Whatever you are, it doesn't matter what you think your gender is. You're still a human at the end of the day, and your brain works the same. So exercise. Get your heart rate up for around 15 minutes if you can. You don't have to be dripping sweat, just a little bit of labored breathing. And then a little bit after that, you are ready to go. So, what's stopping you? The answer should be nothing, right? So, what's your secret sauce? It's exercise, right? That's how you can be your best physically, mentally, and emotionally, right? You know the physical benefits. So when you combine that with the mental ones, you are unstoppable, right? Even a brisk walk. Again, it doesn't have to be anything over the top there at work, right? But if you're exercising regularly 3, 4, 5 days a week, whether at a home gym or some type of body weight workouts, or you're jogging and working out at the gym, that's what's going to keep it going. And that's how you beat the competition, not just physically, because you can win them an arm wrestling match, but mentally too. So get out there, exercise, be the best that you can be, and then come back here and make sure you like and subscribe to the Peel podcast, because I gave you the secret sauce. I gave you the true dirt. So until next time, this is Matt Peel for the Peel Appeal, and have a great one.
Are you ready to get in the game? Get personal help, sign up for our newsletter, and pick up your copy of Athlete in the Game of Life, the book, all at mattpeel.com. Thanks for listening.